Hi everyone, we're going to be doing Fitball today. If you haven't warmed up, keep in mind to make sure that you're doing that before starting this class. You can do one of our recorded warm-ups, so the ones that we generally do at the start of class, or you can go ahead and do your own. Keep in mind doing some static as well as dynamic exercises, some stretching like our figure 4, or some active engagement such as arm circles, high knees, jumping jacks, things like that. So all you need for this class is a Fitball. If you don't have one, just think as creatively as you can, do your best. You can use a pillow for extra stability or balance. You can use a chair. If you're looking to add some weights, you can use water bottles, as well as canned food items as well. So just do your best. So we're going to get started. We're going to do a squat with a shoulder press. So go ahead and pick up your ball or whatever you're using. Hold it out in front of you. Have your feet about shoulder width apart with your knees and your hips stacked over your ankles. You're going to go back into a squat. Don't let your knees go past your toes. You want to think about going back into a chair. Sit back at about a 45-degree angle. If you're looking for more of a challenge, you can hold or pulse at the bottom. If not, you can stay at that 45. Never go beyond that 90 degrees. So we're going to go ahead and get started with these reps. So we're going to add in that shoulder press at the top. So bring your ball up above your head, sitting back, extending those shoulders up nice and high, engaging your shoulders. So we're going to go ahead and do 10 of these. So count on your own, do them at your own pace. Remember to breathe, engage that core. You don't want to lean too far over while you're doing your squat. Think about engaging all those muscles and staying nice and safe, decreasing the range of motion. You should never feel any pain while you're working out. Remember to keep breathing. So we're going to do 3, 2, and 1. We're going to move into calf raises with a bicep curl. So once again, you're going to stay standing. You're going to hold your ball about waist height. I'm going to turn this way so y'all can see what I'm doing. You're going to bring the ball up towards your chest. You can change your grip to be a little bit more under as well as on the sides, whatever you feel is most comfortable. Bringing that ball in, engaging those biceps, and then we're going to add in that calf raise. So we want nice, slow, and controlled motions. You can hold at the top and slowly come back down. So we're going to add the two together, going up and down, breathing in and out. Make sure you're pulling those shoulder blades back. You don't want to hunch your shoulders over. You don't want to lean too far forward. Keep a nice engaged core and straight up and down posture. Slow and controlled movement, engaging your biceps and our calves. Big deep breaths in and exhale out. We're going to do 6 more. So go ahead and do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. We're going to hold it up at the top for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. All right, we're going to go ahead and move into a lunge. We're going to engage our quads, our legs, our hamstrings, and then our obliques as well. So you're going to hold the ball just as we've been doing with straight up and down posture, engaging that core, keeping your back nice and straight and in line. We're going to do a nice lunge. We're going to start with a step forward, slight bend in our knee. Make sure that your ankle and your knee are stacked. When you lunge, you don't want your knee to go beyond your toe. Keep it all in line. Think about your hips, your shoulders being stacked. Nice upright posture. Slight bend in our knees. We're going to twist towards the opposite leg, the one that is not in front. We're going to take a nice big step back. Same thing. Slight bend in our knees. Twisting that other way. Engaging that core muscles along our sides. Going back. If we want more of a challenge, You can really step into that lunge, twist, and back. So go ahead, start going on your own, slow and controlled. Remember to keep breathing. Do my best to keep my balance just the same. Twist. You can keep your arms farther out. If you're looking for more of a challenge, you can keep them closer. If you really want to focus on engaging that core and not activating those arm muscles. Keep breathing. Remember to do nice, slow, and controlled motions. We don't want to twist too quickly. Awesome job, everyone. Keep it up. I'm going to do 3 more on each side. Big deep breaths. Keep it up. You got it. All right, 1 more on each side, and then we're going to transition to sitting on the ball. Last one. All right, and come back up into that standing position. We're going to go ahead and leave the ball on the ground. We're going to go ahead and sit down on it. Think about keeping those hips stacked with your shoulders. Engage that core. Sitting on the ball adds an extra element of balance, so we can engage some of our upper body as well, just to keep our balance. We're going to do some tricep extensions. So we're going to focus on the back side of our arms. So we're going to go ahead, keeping our upright posture, engaging that core. We're going to have our arms extend backwards and forwards. Remember to keep those elbows hinged in line with your shoulders. You can hinge forward a little bit, keeping those hips in line, trying to keep our balance. Breathing in and exhaling. Awesome job. Keep it up. Really think about keeping those shoulder blades back, your elbows still, and just extending backwards. So we're going to have our arms in line with our body, tipped a little forward, and going back. You can always decrease the range of motion, or you can further increase the challenge by adding some weights. If you don't have weights at home, you can use some water bottles. You can hold on to really anything that you have around. Do the best you can. I'm going to do 3 more. 3, 2, and last one. All right, now regain your balance. We're going to go ahead and slide down on the ball. The ball is going to be on our lower or upper back. We're going to do some crunches. The higher up on your back the ball is, the easier it's going to be for you. If you want more of a challenge, go ahead and move the ball down farther, which I'll demonstrate now. So we're going to nice and slow roll that ball back. You can also go onto your knees, leaving it behind you, and lean back. So you're going to have your feet in that tabletop position, knees stacked on your toes. That'll be your base of support. You can have the ball under your lower back, move it up higher under your shoulder blades for less of a challenge, or if you have too much strain on your abs, or you can move it lower if you want more of a challenge. So you can keep your arms crossed along your chest, behind your head. You don't want to pull up on your neck. You really want to focus on engaging that core. So we're going to go up. Remember to keep breathing. Nice and slow, controlled motion. Feeling it in our abdominal muscles. Go ahead at your own pace. And remember to keep breathing. You can change the position of the ball at any point to increase or decrease the load that's on your abdominal muscles. Breathing in and out. Go ahead and do 10 more. Keep it up, you got it. Halfway done. 5, 4, 3. Get those last 2 in, and then we're going to transition onto the ground. So make sure to do this transition nice and safe. We don't want to lose our balance laying off the ball. We come back down onto our mat, our floor, whatever you got. Taking the Fitball, we're going to lay down on our backs. So we're going to start out with some glute bridges. We've done these before in warm-up a few times, but just to refresh, we want our hips and our heels in line, about foot between our bottom and around our heels. You're going to hold the ball directly above you and push up through those hamstrings and lower back down through each of your vertebrae. You can add in a chest press for a greater challenge, engaging those arms, or you can work your glutes and your hamstrings a little harder by doing a one-legged glute bridge. So bring that one leg up, pushing through your heel and using those glutes and not your back to lift you off the mat. Go ahead and switch legs if you're doing single leg glute bridges, or keep it up, add in that chest press, or keeping that ball up, whatever feels most comfortable to you, really engaging those glutes and our hamstrings during this exercise. Make sure we're breathing, keeping our core engaged as well, not putting too much strain on our lower back. Go ahead and do 3 more, 2, and 1 more. Really squeezing our muscles and relax. Awesome job. All right, our next exercise is going to be hamstring curls. So we're going to put the ball at our feet. You can rest your heels or your calves on the ball. Pull it a little closer to kind of get back down into your supine position. We're going to extend our legs out and pull the ball back in, engaging our hamstrings. Keep breathing. Really focus on pulling those legs in, using those hamstrings and our abdominal muscles to increase the challenge on this one. You can lift your hips off the ground and bring that ball closer to you, similar to the glute bridge position we were doing before. Keeping those hamstrings and glutes engaged more so than your back. Really having a strong core to stabilize yourself and pulling those heels towards your body. Keep breathing. Think about pushing those shoulder blades into the ground for a nice stable base. Go ahead and do a few more at your own pace. If you're in socks like me, make sure you don't slip. Want to make sure we're nice and safe. Couple more. 2, and 1 more. Really pulling those heels towards your body and releasing those hamstrings. Awesome. We're going to take our feet off the ball, lay them back on the ground. We're going to go ahead and grab our ball again. We're going to do a chest press with a knee march. So similar position that we've been doing. We're going to hold our ball above our head. This one's really going to focus on our chest muscles. So you're going to take that ball and push it up towards the sky. You can hold the ball wider. You can push your hands in a little bit and activate a little bit more in balancing that ball on the tops of your hands. Kind of wants to tip one way or the other. Make sure you're keeping your wrists, elbows, and shoulders in line. You don't want to pull them one way or the other. You don't want to have your arms too far back, too far forward, or bringing your elbows up to the side. You want to keep everything nice and in line and really work those chest muscles. So we're going to incorporate another movement into this to really engage our hip flexors. So similar to the glute bridge, we're going to incorporate our abs and our hip flexors. So we're going to push the ball up, bring one knee up towards your chest, extend it out towards the ground, and then back up, chest press, Switch legs, knee drive up, extend that leg out, resting on the ground, or for more of a challenge, having it about 6 inches off the ground, pulling it back up and onto the ground. So knee drive up, extends out, and bring it back to center. Chest press, knee up, extend, and back up. If you want to get more of a chest workout, you're welcome to add in an extra movement when your leg is extended outwards. Keep breathing, keeping that back nice and flat against the mat. We don't want an arch on our lower back. Really focus on engaging that core, working our hip flexors and our chest. Awesome job, everyone. You're doing great. Let's go ahead and get this last one on either side. And last one. Bring that knee up, extend, and back up. Awesome job, everyone. So we're going to stay in the same position with our knees and our knees towards the sky, our shoulder blades on the ground. We're going to hold the ball up between our knees and our hands. So we're going to be in that dead bug position. We're going to do opposite arm and opposite leg. So one leg is going to extend out, and the opposite arm is going to extend back. Just tap that foot on the ground. Make sure to breathe. We're really trying to engage our core here. More of a challenge, you can extend that leg down, resting on the ground. We're leaving it 6 inches off the ground again. Really squeezing the ball between our leg and our arm that are up. You should start feeling this in your core as well as your hip flexors. Really think about staying nice and flat. Your back shouldn't be tipping one way or the other. Keep it up. You got it. Keep breathing. We're going to go ahead and do 8 and 7. Keep it up. You guys got it. You're doing great. Keep breathing. Keep that back pushed into the ground. All right, last one on each side. Keep up that awesome form, everyone. All right, we're going to go ahead and lay this ball next to us. We're going to flip over onto our stomach with the ball at our feet. Try not to let it escape from you. Go ahead and hold the ball between your feet, laying on your stomach. You can have your hands under your chin and lay flat to prevent strain on your back. You can be in a baby cobra position, whatever is most comfortable to you guys. We're going to focus on our adductor muscles, so that's the inside of our legs. So we're going to take the ball that's between our feet. We're going to squeeze and pull it up towards our bottom and our back, really engaging those muscles in your glutes, your hamstrings, and the inside of your thighs. Just like all the rest of the exercises, we want to make sure that we're breathing. Your hips should be pushed down into the ground with your nice central stable point. Think about squeezing evenly with both legs. Awesome job. We're doing 3 and 2 and last one. We're going to go back up into that tabletop position, so let the ball go. Come back up into our upright position with your hands and your knees on the ground. We're going to lay over the ball. We're going to move into a plank. So you can stay with the ball as close to your shoulders as you want, That will give you the most stability. For more of a challenge, you want to move the ball back over towards your feet. Find that nice stable point. You don't want to let your back sag or stick up too far. Have your hands and your shoulders stacked. And even more of a challenge, you can add in a nice push-up. Really squeezing those shoulder blades, engaging that core, keeping our butt, our bottom tucked under. We're going to hold this. Big deep breaths. Awesome job, everyone. Move back into that tabletop position in 3, 2, and 1. So roll back onto the ball from whatever point you were at. So we're going to go back into our tabletop position with our hands and our knees on the ground. The ball is central on our body over our stomachs. We're going to do bird dogs. So we're going to extend that back leg up, bring it down. Really focus on keeping a balanced body position over the ball. If you want more of a challenge, add in that arm extension as well. Keep breathing. Perfect. Keep it up. Focus on keeping that balance, that nice centered position. We don't want to lean over to one side or the other. Keep breathing. Last one on each side. Engage your back muscles. Awesome job. All right, we're going to go into a back extension to work our erector spinae. So we're going to have the ball under our stomachs again. We can bring it up a little bit so we're balancing more on our knees. You can keep your hands here for a more stable position and extend that back. You don't want to extend too far beyond a neutral position. You don't want to cause strain on your back. Lean forward. More of a challenge, you can extend your arms outwards. You can hold on to a weight on either side and add in a fly. If you have socks or pants on, be careful not to slip. This one involves a little bit more balance. So keeping those hands here if we're feeling unstable. Try and push ourselves by allowing our back to do the majority of the work. Keep breathing. 2, and 1 more. All right, we're going to go back to our tabletop position, and when you're ready, you're going to come up, sitting back on your knees, and we're going to sit down on our side and really work our abductor muscles here. So you're going to lean sideways on that ball. We're going to go side leg extensions. Bring it up. You can increase the range of motion. You can increase the amount you're leaning on the ball. The more of your weight that's on the ball, the more challenging it's going to be. So your center point on the ground is going to be your lower leg. Bring that side outer leg upwards. You're going to feel it along the outside of your leg and those abductor muscles. Remember to keep breathing. Really focus on engaging your core. Nice straight body position. And 4 more. 3, 2, last one. We're going to switch to the other side. So we're going to roll down, sitting back down. Switch the side that the ball is on. Putting that arm over it, kind of giving it a side hug here, and leaning onto the ball. Have that nice base of support, and bringing that leg up. Remember to engage your core. Keep breathing. Keep that nice body position, nice straight line. Engage your core. Keep breathing. You're almost there. You're doing amazing. Go ahead and do 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Awesome job, everyone. So that's all I have for our Fitball workout. Go ahead and do a cool down. Just remember to stretch. Don't stand up too quickly since we've been on the ground a little bit. Remember to get those arm muscles with some shoulder stretches like this. A little bit of the tricep stretch, some quad pulls, figure 4 stretches, as well as some of those standing ones as well.